So today I'm talking about how do we prioritize risks in microservice applications. And what I'm proposing is, for every microservice, you can come up with an individual risk score of how much risk it presents to the business. And that score is comprised of three things. The first one are the threats. And so these are the things that people use to break into the system. These are the common attack vectors that we're familiar with. And you factor in the exploitability or the accessibility of that service. So a service that has a public-facing IP address is a lot more accessible than a service that only has internal connections. And then you also factor in the criticality of what that service is accessing. So for example, if you have a microservice that's already deployed in production and it's hosting a lot of PII or PCI, that's going to be a lot more business critical than something that either hosts no sensitive data or is in dev and is earlier in the pipeline. And so you factor in all of these things and you say, where do I need to prioritize based on the risk? And you can even go one step further. And once you have the risk associated with the service, you can look at, okay, well, how much revenue or how much data flows through this service? And how much effort is going to go into fixing it? What's the cost to remediate? And you can start to prioritize the low-hanging fruit and the easy wins, or the things that have massive risk to your business. And you start at what's most important and work your way down the list. And then if you start to see a lot of themes, so maybe we have a lot of the same type of threat coming up over and over and over again, then you go, we clearly need to institute some sort of process change earlier in the pipeline, and then we figure out, did that change actually fix this issue? Are we no longer seeing these risks in production? And so that's the way that I like to think about risk scoring in microservice applications. If there's something else that you think works better, or if you think I missed something, please let me know in the comments.